The greatest thing about Project Homeless Connect is bringing all the people together of this community, both the homeless and those who can help the homeless, together to make life a life of dignity for those who are suffering in our city. And I'm just proud to be a part of it.
This is my second year with Project Homeless Connect. It's a great project. We do a project similar to it every year with Operation Stand Down. It's called a Stand Down event. It's usually a 3-day event for veterans only. And this is really expanded to include all of the homeless community. It's an opportunity to network among agencies. For the homeless population to have one place to go to, a one-stop shop kind of thing, is always beneficial because it's so difficult to get around in the environment, get to different agencies across town. And there's so many things that are available to them here, so many resources. It is always just the grace of this community and our mayor and all of the agencies coming together to kind of work together, collaborate, to help out one time together. It's always kind of a blessed event. So I'm always proud to do it, always proud to be here and glad to help.
I think it's helped the community. I think first of all it makes an awareness of how big of a problem that this actually is. I think a lot of people who are sitting in their job, comfortably in their job or their home, they don't realize what's going on in the community. They might see the people that are out begging for money, and I think their first reaction is, oh, they could get a job if they wanted, or they're just wanting the money to buy drugs or whatever. This is my first year volunteering, so it's opened my eyes. And even though I'm in the healthcare profession and I've seen a lot of physical illness, a lot of times I'm insulated from seeing the people who probably need the help most.
The best thing about Project Homeless Connect is it provides services for people who would have to go all over the city to get what we provide in one day. It would take them approximately 30 to 45 days to get everything that they would get here at this event. And another thing that is great about this Project Homeless Connect is it connects other service providers to each other that wouldn't know that those services were available in the community.
As a result of last year's Homeless Connect, we were able to help people get into housing. We were also able to help them get Social Security. We helped some people who are victims of domestic violence.
Okay, my name is Clayton Davidson. I attend Pearl-Cohn High School. Today we came out to help with the Homeless Connection, and we're giving out bags that have toiletries in it, gloves, socks, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, basic needs, so people can live their life the way they need to be, and just helping out the community in a good way possible.
Well, I don't think you can put a price tag on what kind of benefit it is for someone to be able to walk around and see everybody, because when you're out on the streets, it's the most helpless feeling because you have to walk so far to get from that agency to that agency to that agency, and there's no one agency that can help you with everything you need. So it's frustrating when you don't have money for a bus. I mean, the simple things that we take for granted are so difficult. So to have everything in one room, not only all the agencies, but upstairs to provide food and coffee, rest for your feet, rest from the wind chill. It's a really pretty powerful thing to offer somebody. I only wish, though, that we would catch on to this and start looking at agencies that can be an almost one-stop shop. We just believe that no matter what your circumstance, that pets deserve care, they deserve veterinary care, they deserve the basics of good pet food, collars, leashes, and that when you're trying, but you have so many obstacles that you're facing, that somebody needs to reach down and say, hey, let's partner together and we'll help that pet for you.
Well, we think it's important to, partner with other agencies in the community. Sometimes, particularly if we've been around for a while, we kind of assume everybody knows what's going on, and they really don't. And I come here, I learn new things from other people, what they're doing, and maybe things change a little bit. There's new programs all the time. And a lot of times it's word of mouth. I mean, how do people find out in events like this? And there's maybe a piece of the puzzle we can do that the other guy can't do, or we can make referrals back and forth. So, and to have an event like this, it's kind of a one-stop shop for the homeless person to get a lot of things done in one day is just a tremendous benefit. And then just the morale, the support that I sense from the community to say, hey, we do want to do something. Look around, we're here. And sometimes we don't have a face out there in the community because we're all kind of on our own little silos doing our thing. But coming together really speaks as one voice and saying there's a lot going on. There is some help here. It gives us some visibility. And then other people can say, hey, I want to be a part of that. They hear about it, they see it, and they can find a place to serve as well.
I think if you work together, I think when we work together, we're more efficient, and we know what each other, what all the programs are doing, and kind of we don't duplicate services and don't really waste money like we could if we were just working alone.
I volunteer means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to everybody that I've met and helped and talked to. It's a really great experience, something to go home and feel good about, something to be thankful for, to meet so many people. You never think these people were homeless or didn't have a place or didn't have anything. A lot of them don't even look like they should be here. So the fact that I get to meet all these people and see all these people and make them happy and help them means a lot to me.
I want to just talk a minute about the fact that this is a way that our city is doing outreach on a practical scale, and that it is where people can come to this event and get a lot of services that day. And it's so important that we continue to have these kinds of events. Besides just being giving people hope in that there can be change, that there can be a better day for people. Because there are so many doors slammed in people's face, almost on a daily basis, and it can make you be so depressed and downhearted, and that you almost want to give up. And when a city reaches out, instead of wanting to lock people up, offers some help rather than additional hurts, it is always better for the whole community, not just for the people that we hope will get services, but it's better for a whole community. It just makes our whole city better.
The power of working together, there's strength in numbers when we come together as a community, because as Mayor Dean said earlier this morning at our kickoff rally, this is not a government problem. This is a people problem. This is a community problem. And so when you get the business community to come together along with the congregations, along with individuals, along with government, along with service provider agencies, we can make things happen. We can reduce homelessness in our city. We can get people housed. We can get the services that people need. You'd be surprised at what a $12.50 ID can do to turn someone's life around, where they can go and get housing with that ID, because now the landlord or potential landlord know who that person is, and the potential employer knows who that person is, so that they can get a job. And so when they get a job and income, they are able to use that money to purchase housing. And of course, we know when people go into housing, that reduces homelessness. So when people come together, things happen. We can end homelessness if we come together.